Hey, welcome back, guys. We're on video number 3 of Dreams, Visions, and Goals, and I hope you've been dreaming. I hope you took some time to get out there and dream and just imagine what God can do with your life, because He can do amazing things if you'll make yourself available. If you didn't know my story, I was the worst rapper, singer out of all my friends. Sucked the most, but I surrounded myself with good people. I've heard it say, if you're the most talented in the room or the smartest person in the room, it's time to change rooms, because you want to be around people that are smarter than you, more talented than you, so that you can grow. And that's what I've always tried to do. And even with skateboarding, I was the worst when I first went to school. My nickname was Speedy because I used to skate so slow. That's how I got the name, but I kept at it. Some of you know the story that I brought a snow shovel to school and shoveled the parking lot so I could skateboard, and just because I wanted to get good, and I didn't give up. And so it's not about who has the talent, it's about who has the passion and the dream. And so I know you've got a dream out there. I hope you took that dream and you wrote it down and made it your vision so that you can see it and you can touch it, you can taste it. It's starting to become really real. Well, now what we want to do in this video is set goals. And you want to set SMART goals. You want to set goals that are specific, that they're measurable, and they have a deadline. Like, when do you want to see this goal happen? Like an example of a goal. I'll give you an example of a bad goal is like, I want to lose weight. Okay, well, what does that mean? You want to lose weight? Okay, well, let's make it specific. How much weight do you want to lose? When do you want to lose it by? And then thirdly, how are you going to do it? What plan are you going to put in place? Well, maybe the goal is I want to lose 20 pounds by, December 31st of 2014. And the plan is I'm going to go to the gym every other day for 30 minutes after work or before school or whatever, and I'm going to eat certain things and plan out my meals to hit that goal. That is specific, it's measurable, you've got a plan of action. I always had to put a plan when it comes down to putting a new album out. I know I have to write a certain amount of songs, I got to find a producer, I got to schedule studio time and a time to write each day, and all of a sudden, as I'm working towards that thing, all of a sudden things happen and I have an album done. Got to schedule a photo shoot and make things happen. And the key, again, is action. And like I said, the reason I called the book Fighter and 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams, because sometimes it feels like a fight, man. It's like some things don't always work out. Like even right now, I'm trying to finish off this record, and it's not done yet. And we're finishing 2 songs, and it's just like, sometimes I'm just like, I just want to get this done. And it's like a fight sometimes still after my 7th record, because I want it to be good, I want it to be great, and things go wrong, and things don't always work out the way I want them to, but I gotta keep fighting. And so I continue to set goals and keep pushing through and persevering until I see it happen. So we started off with dreams. You got the dream, it's in the clouds, you're dreaming, you see where you want to be, and you imagine it to the point that you can write it out. So you can see it, whether you're drawing a picture even, or you've got a phrase, you're like, this is my dream. By here, this date, this is what I want. You've got that. Now it's your vision. And then you have a goal. You start to set goals, and you're saying, by this time, it's going to get done, and I'm going to do it. And you know what? Some people get all freaked out about goal setting, and it's getting all like intense or whatever. Well, you know what? Those who don't plan, I heard, what is it? Poor preparation equals poor presentation. That's what it is. Poor preparation equals poor presentation. If you're not planning a life and you just expect things just to happen, just go along by getting along, those people that don't plan, don't take action, no wonder they're nowhere in life. And you want to get somewhere. You got to start saying, I'm going to take my life seriously. I want to be somewhere. I want to do something great. I want to give. Because I've realized that nothing just happens automatically. It's always when I take action and I do something and stir things up that something comes back. Whether it's me sending an email, reaching out to somebody, writing a song. Like every time I write a song and I sit down to write, something good happens. I get like a good idea, or just something comes up from it, And so when you take action, you get dirty and you get out there and you just start doing stuff and stir it around, doors open. And they don't open right away, and sometimes it can feel like you're spinning your wheels, and it's just like, that's what it was for me for a long time. I'm going to share another story that it's seriously felt like nothing is happening. Like, why isn't this happening? But that's why I said in the other video, you want to have a long-term game plan. When you realize nothing happens overnight, but as you chip away at things and chip away, all of a sudden you're somewhere and you're like, wow, look at where I've came from and look where I am now. So I encourage you, man, dream big, dream with no limits. Take that dream, pull it down, share it with someone that you look up to or that'll inspire you. Write it down, put it around you, surround yourself, make it your vision, and then set goals. Put an action plan in place. Say, this is where I want to be by this time, and what am I going to do to get there by the end of the year, the end of the month, the end of the week, and just keep working at it. And again, I want to say, a fighter isn't someone who never fails, because I failed so many times. And in a podcast, I said sometimes, you want to fail as fast as you can because you want to figure out what works and what doesn't. And you're only a failure if you quit. So don't quit. I believe in you guys. I love you guys. And I want to remind you, the Fighter book. If it's inspired you, listen to it for free on Spotify. You don't have to just buy it. That's why I made it for free and available. And you can listen to it on YouTube. I think I got the clips on YouTube so you can hear that and get inspired by that. Well, hey, I love you guys. I believe in you. Keep going. Keep fighting. Peace.